Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be installing some parts on the Mustang to make the engine bay look a little bit better and a little bit cleaner. You guys can probably guess what it is here. Lots of people with Mustangs do this because they don't like the look of a certain part on it. So we're just going to go ahead and install this and run through what we're putting on the car today. So for all you guys know that this thing here is one of the ugliest things that is inside the engine bay of these Mustangs. It almost looks like some type of football looking thing that just doesn't look good. It doesn't tie too nicely in with the rest of the engine bay here. It's just the plastic does not look very good. So we're going to be putting on the Mishimoto expansion tank here. So we're going to get opening this up. Of course, they give you the air freshener and a bit of a pamphlet. Mishimoto's packaging has always been really good. I've always noticed that with their products. Little instructions on parts and whatnot, everything that should be included. Here's the tank itself, and what I like about this tank is that it actually utilizes the stock radiator cap with the pressure rating and stuff, so that's kind of handy. You don't need to get an aftermarket radiator cap or nothing. A 10 mil here, some pliers or channel locks to get these clamps off. We'll pull it out. I'm going to try and grab a container so I can keep this up. Right now it's got some coolant in it, so we're going to keep it up and then try and drain this and keep it less of a mess as possible with this installed. Put it up nice and high so it doesn't leak out. Tuck it out of the way. Because I absolutely hate this style of clamp here. These things never work properly. They are like a one-time shot for me. They always pinch my fingers. I just can't stand these clamps. So I'm going to use the hose clamps that they provide. I'm going to route my vent tube, instead of it coming and hanging down with the serpentine stuff here and possibly getting into the risk of getting sucked into the belts and stuff. I'm going to run it like this. It's got a nice bend on it here, and I'm going to run it into the inner fender area. I won't put a clamp on the end of this because it's too small for one of these here. It might just look, it's going to strain this clamp too much, and it's not like this is under pressure anyways. This is just a vent tube, so I'm going to leave it without a clamp here. Tie this nicely with some other hoses, and then fill it up with coolant. just like that, guys, that was a pretty easy install with that coolant expansion tank there. It's just the little things that make the difference in the engine bay. To me, whenever I pop the hood, I see the nice supercharger and everything, and the JLT catch cans and stuff, and then that old expansion tank was just an eyesore in it. So we're gonna cue the cinematic. Alright guys, so that just about wraps it up for this video today. I know it was a little bit of a shorter video. I have some other videos planned for the 350, and the 350 is already, I've done its fuel system. I've installed all the fuel pump, and the lines are all ready to go. Basically just waiting on the engine to be completed with this. It should be in the next couple of weeks maybe that the engine should be ready, but with Christmas happening and all the other stuff, people are taking time off and everything else, so things might be delayed a little bit, but that's okay because it gives me time to prep that car and get it all ready for its new platform. So keep your eye out for those videos that are coming out with the 350 when the engine comes. I should be picking it up probably mid-January to the beginning of January. So as you're seeing this video now, it should be probably about a week from now. I actually just picked up the ECU for that car there, and then this is the oil pressure sending unit here. This will send the oil pressure to factory gauge in the car, so you don't have any lights on or anything, and all your factory gauges work, which is perfect. And I also got this harmonic balancer as well, because when you're running a big cam built motor with there's quite a bit more vibrations in the engine, so it's good to have one of these on there instead of the stock one. Before we know it, we'll have the engine platform, the trans and everything all ready to be bolted up in this car. I can hardly wait. It should be a fairly straightforward project. There's always going to be something that you're going to run into along the ways, but that's what engine swapping a car is. You're always going to run into, you know, oh, there's a missing ground here, oh, there's a leak here or something, but hopefully all the best goes and we don't have any problems with that. But it's all a whole learning experience for me, and I can hardly wait to learn everything about it. I've never done an engine swap before. Well, I've replaced engines, but I've never put like an engine that wasn't supposed to be in a car before. So to me, I think this is pretty exciting, and it's a good learning experience for me to do that. So for now, guys, that's going to be it. That's the wrap for today's video on the install on the Mustang's engine bay. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and turn your notifications on so you guys know when I upload a video. And thanks for watching. Thanks for the support. See you guys.